original Pursuit Force made a moderate splash when it was released for the PSP. A game based solely on the adrenaline rush of a gun-filled car chase, Pursuit Force was a quality, original game that didn't eventually end up being ported to the PlayStation 2 or Xbox 360, and thus a reason for PSP owners to be excited. Extreme Justice takes the original concept and runs with it, and the results are just as encouraging. You are no longer the greenest member of the Pursuit Force. In fact, you're a commander now, and in the midst of celebrating cleaning up the city by marrying your girl. Surprisingly enough, that's exactly when the city's gangs, recently escaped from prison, make their presence known. Looks like the Pursuit Force is needed once again.
No!
The idea in this game is similar to the last, to take down multiple gangs through vehicular combat. The monkey wrench in Extreme Justice, though, is the presence of a rival police crew, the Viper Squad, trying to make a name for itself. As far as video game plots go, this one's pretty good, with two different sources of stress, yet it never manages to escape predictability.
I won't ask twice.
You just did ask twice.
Extreme Justice is a very linear experience at first. You take on one mission after another, broken up by the odd text-based cinema scene. And while the mission path branches at infrequent intervals, you never really feel like your decisions are affecting the outcome of the game.
We have an emergency, people.
As you complete missions, though, the game starts to open up in other ways. The story levels can be replayed in bounty mode, where stars can be earned. Then you can go spend those stars on goodies in the shop. Rounding out the play options are the challenge mode and a bevy of multiplayer options. Unfortunately, you can't play the game over a net connection. It's instead limited to a local network with a 4-player cap. Still, for a handheld game, there's no shortage of options in Extreme Justice.
Boys, my watch tells me it's killing time.
This is the Pursuit Force, and so every level has something to do with vehicles. You'll spend a lot of time in police cars, hovercrafts, helicopters, and more. And most of that time, you'll be chasing various gang cars, eventually reaching a boss vehicle that needs to be taken down in order to complete the level. Other times, you'll be chased through a level with your only goal to get to a specific point before being destroyed.
This cop, he will die painful death.
Destroying enemy vehicles can be done a few different ways. Ramming them will do a bit of damage, shooting at them from your car will do more, and jumping to their vehicle and taking them out point blank will end the chase quickly. This is an interesting bit of strategy too. Jacking new vehicles gives you a whole new life bar to work with, as well as being able to collect and use the weapons of the thugs that used to occupy said vehicle.
We need to do something about that chopper, Commander. It'll cut through the trucks like a can opener.
Even with the carjacking bit, Pursuit Force does tend to get a bit repetitive during long play sessions. It never gets to the point that you want to put the game down forever, but it does make you want to play in very small chunks of a mission or two at a time.
You have no idea what you're getting into.
The voice acting in Extreme Justice leaves a little to be desired. It almost feels like the actors are trying too hard sometimes. The faux toughness enacted by the sole black member of the squad, in particular, can get a little grating.
Intelligence said the Raiders are small time. What are they doing going after uranium?
Visually, though, Pursuit Force Extreme Justice is firing on all cylinders. The vehicles in this game manage to look really solid, with a sense of actual weight. The game avoids the crude visuals seen in many PSP titles, but it's just too bad the cinema scenes weren't acted out using the in-game engine as well.
No! Play nice!
Extreme Justice is another good exclusive game on a platform that's in need of both. The PSP has definitely turned a corner in the past few months, and this latest Pursuit Force really illustrates what the system is capable of when developers really care about making a quality game with an original property.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Doubt you will, though.